Welcome to my channel, DIY Mechanic.
Alright, tools I'm gonna be using to do this job, and this is gonna be the parts you're gonna need. That's the part number right there, 924-739. Here's the other part number, 924-727. You gotta make sure you replace both, because if this one broke, it's because this one is not working properly. Alright, so tools you're gonna need is a 7mm socket, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, a T10, maybe a little extension, trim remover, this other extension. You don't really need the extension, but if you want it, it's better to have it. This is optional. You don't really need this stuff. Screwdriver and a flathead. All right, so here's the Chrysler 300. This is what we're gonna do. This is the part we're gonna replace. This one goes on the very bottom of the ignition switch, so it's all the way down there. I'm not sure if I have to remove the whole thing out to be able to change this, or I don't know if we'll be able to change it being on the car. This is the part number right there, 924-727. All right, so let me go ahead and take that apart. To take this apart is really simple. You pull this plastic off right here. Then you're gonna have two screws right here, Phillips. Pull them out, pop this clip right here, and then you just pull this off. Then there's gonna be a metal bracket. Take that off and you get to it. So let me get to it and see how we're gonna change that. Just pull it straight. All right. Some over here. There's actually only one screw over here. Okay. So there's another screw on the bottom here. That's what I mean when I said two screws. So here's the other one. Now we're gonna unplug the trunk. Open the little tab right there. All right, so now this is whole with two 10mm. All right. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna switch switches. Right there. That one right there. So that's the one we're gonna be changing, so let me see how we're gonna get that. So that's the piece we gotta change. I just gotta figure out how is that thing holding there, what's holding it, if it's a screw, a clip, or something. But I know this connector, you gotta press this out like that. Then you can pull it out down. Yeah, just like that. You open this red thing tab and then you press right here and pull it down. All right. So that's the one we gotta get out. So if we look at the one we're putting in, so if it's just like that, so there should be a clip. There should be a clip on this side. Or it should be some sort of, yeah, I think that one we just press those tab out and pull it straight out. That's what it looked like. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. Let me press. Look like there's one tab right here. Okay. Look like, yeah, if I press on that right there, look at that. Press on that. And then there's another one on the top. So I might need 2 hands for this. All right, let me go ahead and do that. So as you can see, there's another screw in here holding it. So if I don't get that screw out, that's why I'm only pressing the tab, but it's not coming out. So there's another screw here. I gotta find out what type of screw. Oh, so let me see if it's just a regular Phillips. Let me see. All right. Look like it's some sort of T. Let me get a mirror so I can check in there. All right. Let's see a T10. T10. All right, let's see. T10, okay. T10 it is. All right, let me just try it now by hand. Okay, so here it is. Yep, little tiny screw. T10. Okay, so that's what's holding. That's what's holding this right here. Okay, that right there. So now I'm gonna press those little 2 taps again, and I should be able to pull it out. There. Okay, so I found the real problem. The real problem is, this is a real problem. So this is not gonna be the fix, okay? found the real problem. That cylinder, you see that metal right there? That broke. That's what actually spin. That's what actually spin the key. See, when you put the key in, that's a big problem right here. Okay, so we're gonna have to replace this whole piece. Cylinder out. So the way you do it, you grab this plastic here and you pull. This thing will pop out. Okay, it's plastic. All right, then you're gonna come on the other side, same thing. You're gonna grab it on the bottom and pull it up. Now you gotta, let me show you, bring your steering wheel all the way down. Okay, so now I'm just gonna bring it out, keep it up there. Then I gave my 10 millimeter. Well, actually, that looked like an 8 millimeter. It looked like an 8 millimeter right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's 8 millimeter right there. All right, so I'm gonna get that out. There's two of them, one on the bottom, one on the top. One. One on the top right here. All right, so now there's another one. There's another one here on the bottom. Right there. Okay. Now I should be able to push this thing down. Okay. Push it down here. There's still two connectors on it. One is for the anti-theft alarm thing, for the chip for the key. And the other one, I'll find out in a minute. There you go. Gotta find a way to get it out. All right, so first I'm gonna unplug this one right here. Unplug that right there. Pressing this tab. Okay, so we got one out. Here's another one. I believe to release this one, you gotta turn the key. To release that plug, I think you gotta turn the key. Let's see. I'll turn the key all the way there. There. Okay, so you gotta turn the key in order to slide that out. So now this stuff need to be transferred to the new one. Okay, so all you gotta remove is the 8 millimeter right there. Or you can do it with a Phillips, like that. Okay, then we just hit it with an 8. Actually, it's not an 8. It's actually smaller, so it's like a 7. That's a 7 millimeter. Yes. Okay. 7mm. All right. 7mm right there. So now I'm gonna take the key out so I can gotta open this tab right here. Just open it up a little bit. Once you take the 7mm out, and you come here on the bottom and just twist the little clip up, and then you slide this thing out. Okay, you got to transfer this to the other one, and you also got to transfer the actual key. Okay, so to take the key out, you put the key in, turn all the way. Okay, then you got to press this right here. Okay, and then the whole thing comes out. So this, we're gonna have to transfer to the other one. So this is what's actually wrong with the car. This thing broke right here. All right, so let me go to the auto part, get this new piece. This is just the shell for that, and then we can build everything back on it. And so I'm not even gonna use the old one. I'm just gonna use the new one since I already have it. I'm gonna use the new one. All right, so I'll see you when I get back. Let me go get the new one. All right, so we got a little bit of change of plan over here. I went to the auto part, and they say only dealer has this piece right here. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna change this whole piece. We're just gonna change this little piece right here, the inside. All right, so here I got the new part. This is the part number 924-739. Okay, and remember, we're gonna use the other one because what happened was this one fell. It stopped working. So this one stopped working. Since it stopped working, they would, they will keep trying to start the car and hitting the key. They end up breaking this stuff right here. Okay, so if that happened to you, make sure you get rid of this. Make sure you get a new part, 924-727. Okay, so that's gonna be that. I already showed you that. Okay, so that's that right there. And this is the new piece. It's just the actual cylinder. Just the actual little piece that goes in. As you can see, this one is in one piece. So, I'm assuming, let me see this, yeah. So the T10 will work. So let me get an adapter for that. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take the little screw right here off. If you can see right there. You can see, okay. All right, so I'm gonna take that little screw out, T10. Then I'll take the other one. Okay, so there's two of them. Put it right here. Take the other one here. Then I lift this thing up like that. Okay, you see that? Now pay attention how this thing is sitting, okay? So you can put it exactly in the same spot. So I see the white line facing up, okay? So I'm gonna grab it out, take the other one in, just like that. Then I get this. What am I doing? This way, just like that. Then I get the little screw again. Screw in. I get the other little screw. Okay, be careful not to break this little stick. All right, so now I'll get my key. Well, actually, let me just put this stuff in since I have it out. So remember how this one was. Not like that, it's like this. So it goes right over, and then you gotta clip it in right there. Then remember I took out a little screw. I'm gonna get that little screw right here. Well, that's not what I took out. Give me 1 second. Here. That's why. I get that right there. Okay. Yeah, I took this one out with a 7mm, now that I remember. So right there is in. This one is clipped, so I get my, let me get the new piece. This is the new one. This is the old one. You can see it's dirty. All right, so I'm gonna get the new one here. This one we just push it in. The little white thing, you gotta make sure you aim it right in that little hole right there. Just like that. So you can see, it's locked in there. So now, we got the little screw that I took out here. This is the T10. Okay. So we got everything here. So now I get my key. Just hold that right there. Okay, so I gotta turn a little bit more. Right there. There you go. There. So now we're good. All right. So now all I gotta do is connect all the, oh, but remember to, in order to connect this one, you gotta have the key on. If you don't have the key on, you cannot connect this plug right here. All right. Go over there. Okay. So that's this one right here. There. Okay, so now I can take my key out and wiggle this stuff in here so I can connect the other two connectors. Remember, there's a little one over here. I'm I'll go ahead and connect that first. Then I got the big one right here. And remember, after you connect the big one, you gotta lock the little red tab. I'll connect it right there. Then I'll lock the red tab. Then I'll bring the key right there. Then I get the little knot that goes on it. Here's the other one. And then there was another one on the bottom. 7mm. Eight millimeter. What am I saying? 8mm. So here we go on the bottom. Oh, we go on the top. On the other one. All right. So now, before I connect everything, I'm gonna try it on. It's up to you if you want to unplug the battery. It's better if you unplug the battery when you're doing this stuff. But since I know what I'm doing, so I didn't unplug the battery. Just be extra careful if you don't unplug it. All right, so now I'm gonna put the key in and just try to start it regular without hitting it. So there I got the key. The car is on. Turn it off. Show you. Okay. So right there. Take it in. Turn. All right. That's it. Like always, please subscribe, likes and share, and I'll see you in the next one.